Hey, sometimes you gotta take a break. Sometimes you gotta take a break and throw your arm around yourself and say, I love me. Sometimes you gotta do it. You know, I'm very brutal with myself. I mean, nobody can pound me like I do myself. And I realize when it comes to the pampering process, you know, for the most part, you know, since I couldn't get a lifelong supply, and it seemed like it's a, how do you say, well, anyway, I gotta give myself a break. I gotta cut me a break, and I gotta stop and just admire what I have done. And it's just TV time out time now to really just stop and just say, hey, you know what, I ain't too bad. Regardless of what anybody can say about me, negative, I'm not too bad. And sometimes I have to give myself a break. And I gotta stop and I gotta throw my arms around me, and I gotta say I love me. I did a song, I Dated Myself. If y'all wanna go back through and look at that, that's a microcosm of me just again trying to explain some things you gotta do on your own, especially if you want a consistency. If you like, you know, cows being milked, first thing you need to do is get you a cow. And then whether it's 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, or 3:30 in the afternoon, whenever you feel like it, you need to depend on yourself to milk it. So now that you've done the legwork to get yourself a cow, now that you are an entrepreneur and you're able to milk it whenever you feel like it without being told when to or any restraints, because you've already paid the price for your cow, it's time to celebrate. You know, get yourself a, how do you say, a drink or something, a toast. But I'm giving me a break, and I'm throwing my arms around me, and I'm saying I love me. I'm waving a white flag, the black flag, the blue flag, the red flag. I'm waving any possible flag and saying I give up in terms of animosity, adversity, violence, jealousy, hatred, sinfulness, discrimination, and anything else against myself. I'm giving me a break. I'm giving me a break. I'm throwing my arms around me, and I'm giving myself a hug, and I'm saying I love me. If you ever been through a battle and you feel like, how many minutes we have? Just 4? I'm about to be excused from this one. And you feel like you're getting your ass kicked. Sometimes you gotta stop and count your blessings and look at your totals and be thankful. Sometimes you have to do like what I'm doing. Gotta give yourself a break. Gotta throw your arms around you and say you love you. So I don't know if people understand that I give a message for the people who always want to criticize me for my channel about what I'm saying, whether it's a curse word or not. Either you grown and mature, or you immature and you a child. You one of the two. And I'm going to say with a clear conscience If you are immature and a child, do not look at any more of my videos. Unless I have a disclaimer or something on there or let it be known that this one is for the kids. I mostly dibble and dabble in grown folk language. One, because I'm grown. So I'm not going to watch what I say. I'm not going to be monitored. I'm not going to be afraid or intimidated because some company or some job or some career wants to try and make me feel like the stuff that I'm saying is not attached to reality. And I've said this before. Discrimination, racism, hatred, poorism, child molestation, all types of theft, shootings, all of that stuff happens for real. Drug use. I didn't make any of it up. It's a part of life. It's a part of the student athletes' lives. The relatives go through it. They go through it. I go through it. You go through it. And if you are fortunate enough to have a spoon in your mouth that's silver or gold or whatever it is, and I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. So I'm not going to be held out of a opportunity to be financially set because somebody who got a silver spoon in their mouth can't relate. So I'm saying to God, hopefully whoever's hiring for me to be in these higher positions, that they're human beings who have been through something, who understand what I'm saying, and that the connection between people really is our struggles. That is the vice that holds us together. And if they don't want to hire me because they found out that I said something in the video that might be contradictory to somebody, somebody's offended, well, fuck y'all. So I'm throwing my arm around me and I'm giving me a break. And I'm telling me that I love me. And so, shout out to Terrell Owens.